Yo. What's going on, everyone? Miguel Anthony live, another edition of Mate Mondays. I'm so excited for our guest today. We got the one and only, straight from New York City.
Bup. You can't just say New York City. I don't go bup. I do it.
He's right. Go, continue, Anthony. Continue. You got this.
I love it. The one and only, straight from New York City, DJ Dubbz in the house.
What up, though? What's going on? Toronto, Canada. Buck up shop.
Yo, man. I love New York. I love people from New York. I love the New York vibe. I love the New York state of mind. Every time I go to New York, I get like hungry because you guys have such a hunger and a passion that if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
It is so hard. It is so hard to make it in New York. I'm just being 100.
Just before you guys continue, can I get the camera on me, please? Hi, I go by the name of Nico P. We're on Mate Mondays, and just give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to my mom. Mom, I'm here. I'm working. Thank you.
How could I?
I'm sorry, Nico.
Yo, I blame you.
You're always the center of attention in Toronto, but
guy,
today
right?
it's like my day.
Yo, I have to apologize. It's his fault, though, man. The butt threw me off. I was going to introduce myself. I was going to be like, no, it's good, Nico. But this guy just jumped in. But that's what I'm talking about. The New York grind. They're hungrier.
Get right in front.
I jump in front of people in the Black Friday line like nothing, bro. I don't give a
Oh, my God.
Yo, man. Nico, it's good to have you, bro.
Thank you, man.
Thank you so much.
Nice to see you again,
Miguel.
Miguel.
It's good to see you too, man. I love you, Nico. It's all love. DJ Dubbz,
What's
man.
up? Talk to me.
You said it. It's so hard. That's why when I see someone who is successful out in New York, because it's like hats off, because it's a grind. It's especially like a Latin DJ or a Latin artist, because it's like there's so many, right?
Yeah, and I think I don't really talk about this really often, but nobody really asked me. I'm just going to talk about it.
No, go ahead, man.
But growing up in Manhattan, specifically, in downtown Manhattan, that's the epicenter of the world.
Wow.
Like, I grew up a few blocks away from Madison Square Garden. Like,
Jeez,
Times Square is up the block from me. So if you're headlining a club, if you're DJing at a club, that means that the city is behind you and the city is working with you. You know what I mean? And I'm not from the Bronx. I'm not from Queens. I'm not from Brooklyn. So, usually a lot of DJs, they start out in their borough. In their area, and get popping in their area. But I had to get popping in the center of the city.
Right.
That was the hard part.
All right, so before we get into detail,
Yeah.
I know who you are. Miguel knows a little bit of something. But let's tell the people, who is DJ Dubbz right now? So 2019, DJ Dubbz, give us a little outline of what you've been doing, what you've done, and then we'll start, talking about some details here.
Yeah, and that's a good idea, because you guys told me a little bit about it, but you do so much.
Yeah, I do.
So I'd rather you, because I don't want to leave anything. Why don't we do that?
Yeah.
Just to start, 2019 DJ Dubbz it's a very different brand than any other year that I've been working, because I'm really at the top of my game. I've never been at the top of my game like this ever in my life.
Wow.
And doing Madison Square Garden and Barclays Center, and I work for the biggest boxing promoters in the world.
Wow.
So Matchroom Boxing, DeBella Entertainment, I've worked with PBC and just so many other people, and they just put me on that stage because they trusted me. And 2019, I've been able to hit all these different cities because Matchroom Boxing came from the UK, came to the United States, and they wanted to take over. So they had to figure out, how are we going to take over with a really dope stage show, with a great sound inside the stadium. And I was the first guy on the list.
That's crazy, man. So talk to me a little bit about Matchroom Boxing.
Matchroom Boxing is a very reputable company. They've been up and running for years, at least another generation before us. And now, at Mr. Eddie Hearn, shout out to Eddie Hearn, Frank, they're running it now. They're running the new generation. Now they want to come from the UK and come to the United States and run the United States as well.
Yo, that's
really mean running the world.
Yeah.
When you're running both continents like that, both regions.
Yeah.
you're running the world in terms of boxing. So they have Anthony Joshua. He just won last night against Andy Ruiz in Saudi Arabia. That was a huge win for him. So, you know, it's leveling up. Everything is just going up and up and up, and it's so exciting to. What a time to be alive!
What a time!
What a time to be alive!
And you are their guy.
I'm their guy
in New York or
in the United States.
Crazy.
And yeah, I hit every city that is in the United States.
So whenever Matchroom Boxing does an event, in the U.S.,
yes sir,
you're the guy.
Hopefully Mexico, hopefully or North America, because they got their DJ out in the U.K. and I'm not sure who he is. We haven't met or anything. We haven't crossed paths, but hopefully I could do something in the UK soon. Who knows?
Yo, DJ Dubbz,
what's up?
Have you ever drank mate?
I've never.
Where are you from?
You're
from New York, but you're back.
Yeah, Puerto Rican, Ecuadorian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
How about you?
I'm from Trinidad.
You're from Trinidad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you got a lot of Trinis out there in New York?
Oh, we got a lot of Trinis out there.
Yeah.
I actually grew up, like, in college. I was a part of the Jamaican Students Association.
Okay.
So, obviously I'm not Jamaican, but I'm Jamaican, bro. I came up on dancehall. I came up on all this on the island vibes.
Yeah.
So my Trini people, I ride with them really, really hard.
You guys got a big Labor Day. Labor Day carnival over there.
Yeah. It's pretty lit.
Yeah.
Even the cops get involved.
Yeah. I've seen video.
Yeah.
So our beautiful mate model's not here right now.
Okay.
But, there she is.
There she is. Ay, mi amor.
Listen,
Amorcita. Mujerón.
Excuse me, I'm a little.
All right, so what am I? Is this like what are we doing here?
So listen.
Am I tripping? Am I gonna trip out?
Yeah, you might. Listen, let me tell you. First of all, your mate experience is not gonna be the best because the water's not really hot.
Okay.
Okay, it's supposed to be. It's like a tea.
It's a tea.
It's an herbal tea.
Right.
Right. There's nothing weird about it. It just looks really weird.
Okay.
Right. But like you see the herbs and it looks like a bong. Right.
Okay.
So it's an Argentinian thing in Uruguay too, right? Nico,
Okay.
They drink this all the time, but it's like religion over there.
Okay.
And it's a social thing. They literally walk around with this and a cooler, and they pour, sip, pass, and then they talk. They talk about whatever. They gossip. So you're gonna try mate.
I'm gonna try mate today.
Yeah. Now, like I said, it should be hotter. Okay. So
So through the straw.
Yeah. You just.
All right.
Yo, get this. Very strong.
It's bitter.
It's bitter, right? So look, our mate model's not here today, but usually she puts a little bit of sugar in it.
Okay.
Right. If you're a healthy guy, you drink it raw like that.
Yeah, I could do the healthy thing. I'm working on it. I got to get my sexy back. I got to get back to the college weight.
Justin, gotta get the sexy.
But it's all right, no?
Yeah.
It's okay. So that's dope, man. That boxing. When did that happen for you?
4 years ago, about 4 or 5 years ago. Shout to Uptown Chris, Filthy New York. He really put me on in the very, very beginning, and he got into boxing, and it just snowballed from there. It was just something that just falls on your lap. You just gotta react and just show up on time. Don't mess up. Don't fuck up. Can I curse on him?
Yeah.
It's all good.
Don't fuck up.
Don't be fucking up the 1, 2, 3 count. When DJs be like 1, 2, 3. You can't mess that up, bro. Don't do that, and you'll be all right.
Do people mess that up?
Oh yeah.
Like what would they do?
Like just drop it on on the 3 or
Just
not
not
on the
enough.
1.
I'm just not on time.
Come
Just not on
on,
time.
man. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna. I'm not a DJ, so it may be
Yes,
hard to. I'm not gonna be ignorant.
You're
here.
not a DJ, but you've gone to enough parties where you can know a DJ's good and a DJ's not good.
You're right. We just had a conversation about that. No names.
I want to talk. Let's talk about this right now. I like this. This is spicy. I like the spiciness.
I MC, right? I was MCing a club, and the DJ, he's just. There was 2 DJs, and one was really dope. And I'm not gonna say the other one was bad. He just wasn't vibing. He wasn't reading the crowd, and it was like, so every time he came on, it kind of went down. And me and the other guy had to keep building it back up. It was like, you know what I'm saying?
It's like a war.
It was like a war.
Tug of war.
But we're all on the same team. It's a war, but we're on the same team. Like, what are we doing here?
Right,
you know what I mean?
right.
So, anyways, it was a struggle, but when we came on, we built it up. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, you do clubs and you do events, so
I do nightclubs. I started in the nightclub.
So do you still do nightclubs?
I still do so many nightclubs.
Really?
Like, yeah, that's my life. Still my life. I'm still hitting city to city. I do like Texas, Miami, LA,
Wow.
and still New York, New Jersey.
That's what you still live there.
I live in New Jersey, Jersey City now, but it's like a stone's throw away from New York.
So doing all these cities, and doing this like boxing thing, which is like technically like it's a club, but it's not a club because it's an arena.
Right.
What?
Stadiums,
It's
a stadium, yeah.
What is the most difficult, I guess, aspect of DJing? Like what's the like? How do you differentiate club and stadium? Like,
Yeah, it must be very different vibe.
I'm gonna be 1,000. I can't differentiate because the reason why they got me there is because of my vibe.
'Cause
So
you
if I
got the
change
sauce,
my
man.
vibe, if I change that, if I don't go in there with club vibes, they're gonna look at me like I'm crazy.
is your song selection different though? Or
no,
or
like I'm going
the
with what
stadium's
I feel
the
like.
stadium's a stadium club.
The stadium is a stadium club, and I'm on the mic. I'm on. I'm treating it like it's a nightclub.
Really?
Hell
dope.
yeah.
Do you have to? You don't have to edit song like. Not edit,
I do
but
have to play clean music.
That's
That is
what I
the
was
one
gonna say.
thing.
You
I
gotta
do
play
have to
clean?
play
Okay.
clean music, and I just have to be mindful about what I say and not like be too vulgar or
Right.
It's
Because
not about
yeah,
cursing.
no
but just,
swearing. Yeah, like
Because it's a boxing. It's a family event, right? There's
Right.
probably
Yeah,
families
and-
there.
and
family,
televised.
yeah. And it's
and
televised.
it's televised.
Yeah, it is broadcasted on DAZN. If you guys know about DAZN, it's DAZN. Please get it at the App Store. It's the future.
We're gonna go there.
the future of boxing.
Are you talking about Dazn?
No, don't
That-
ever say that to me, please.
Dazn?
Yo, they will throw you out the window.
Is it
Whoa.
Dazn? Isn't it DAZN Dazn?
It's DAZN.
Yo, he said that with
He's getting so
DAZN.
He's. Oh.
Nico,
It looks like there's
I
something-
appreciate. I appreciate like the
I'm
effort,
melting,
but
I'm melting.
it's DAZN.
All right, fine.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Before we go to the zone,
Okay.
because you said get the app, and I want to
Yeah.
know about the zone.
Please,
Let's
yeah.
just finish up about the boxing. So okay. So you still bring the vibe. You still bring that sauce, the DJ Dubbz sauce that
Right.
they brought you in for. You just gotta make little tweaks.
Yeah, I just gotta amend things a little bit
Is
more.
that hard or no? Like, was it hard in the beginning? Now it's not.
It was hard in the beginning. Now it's so. I'm not gonna say it's easy.
Natural.
It's natural.
Natural.
Yeah, it's like it's like breathing, kind of.
Yeah.
And when are you playing music? In between matches?
In between matches, in between rounds.
At the beginning when people are
yeah.
coming into the
Anytime
stadium,
that they're not fighting, I'm playing.
you're
music.
playing music.
Yeah. So,
Do they give you any guidelines whatsoever? Do they say, hey, like, let's ease off on the reggaeton?
No, they actually don't tell me anything like that. But what, like the last broadcast, I couldn't play any Drake
Wow.
Why?
for whatever reason. You
They
just
didn't
get
like
that
Drake?
word. You don't really ask why. You just.
Okay.
It's not like they don't like Drake, but for whatever reason,
Are you sure? You're in Canada. You want to get back home?
Universal Music Group. I think he's Universal. I think they're going extra hard at his tags to get, payment from.
Oh, maybe could be.
from streams. So
Oh.
we. The big part,
'Cause
the
it's
big
it's
problem,
televised.
it's televised. So
So
the
the
big problem
royalties.
that I go through is my music has to be in the background, but not too loud that it's on the broadcast, but loud enough that it's still a club inside of the stadium.
Like right now.
Yeah,
Like how we're talking right now.
like
It's
it's
not.
not there. It's not there. It's right on the broadcast is there, but on in the
inside-
stadium it's
stadium.
like loud. So it's like a tug of war.
Yeah, of course.
The whole match.
Royalties.
It's me trying to go louder, and then the producer's telling me to go lower. So
Can you turn that down there, Dubbz?
yeah,
Do they call you
it's hilarious.
Dubbz?
Yeah, they'll call me Dubbz they'll call me DJ or DJ Dubbz or.
What's your real name?
Yeah,
though?
dude.
My name is Anthony.
Oh, Anthony.
Hey,
Hey.
that's my middle name,
That's
Miguel
your-
Anthony.
Okay, cool.
Nice. And how long you been doing this? Did we ask you that already?
Well, no, I've actually been doing the DJ thing, like total.
No,
the boxing
the
thing.
boxing thing.
Boxing thing about 5 years now.
Oh, so it's been a while.
It's been a while. Yeah.
Okay, and the DJ thing. When
the
did you
DJ
start
thing
DJing?
about 20 years now.
Really?
Jeez.
I started DJing when I was a kid.
Wow.
How old?
and-
How old?
I started DJing when I was 13.
Wow.
But professionally, I can't. You know what? I'm gonna just show my age right now.
You did- I think
Whatever.
you already did.
Whatever.
But 9/11, I had to DJ.
Wow.
Wow.
That was
same
an
day?
awkward vibe.
Uh,
Same night.
really?
I
Was that,
DJ.
that wasn't your first gig though.
That wasn't my first
Okay.
gig, but I
You just
just
wanna put it
it
out
was
there.
one of the first gigs.
Yeah.
Yo, how? What did you do? Like,
I mean, I just tried not to play anything sad. You know,
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
You know, nothing with those kind of vibes. The
How-
club
how did-
wasn't popping,
how did you-
packed or anything. But
How did you take it as like
yeah.
it happened that day and you had to go work and DJ and be happy and all that stuff? Were you affected? Like,
Yeah.
Bro.
Actually, where were you when it happened?
I
You're
was
in New York.
downtown in school, second period, like a mile away.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So I was not too far from where everything happened.
So
Like I walked outside. I got picked up from school by my mom, and we saw people walking around with blood all over them and covered in dust and shit like that. So that 9/11 is real for me, you know?
Yeah.
I saw it. And I also saw some really weird stuff too that day. So
like what?
That's another conversation. All right. Like you want to talk about? I remember walking into the stores and like a bunch of these Arab dudes were happy and like praising.
No,
they were being loud about it. Yeah,
no,
I swear to God. I'm not saying all Arab dudes are like this.
No, of course not.
Yeah, no, but it was in the moment.
That's a real thing that happened that I'm not lying about. Yeah. Wow. They were happy. They were like playing music in their cars.
It's like normal. It's like we won.
I saw that.
Like we got to win. Wow.
But, you know.
So now you have to. Wow, that's crazy. So now you have to go and play at a club.
So now I got to go play at a club.
Were
and
there
act like
people
nothing
in the
happened.
club?
There were people in the club, but it wasn't packed. But it was definitely, they were dancing. They were still. New York is a place, man. We don't give a fuck, bro. Like, you know, you could shoot somebody. You still the fucking the party goes on. The show must go on. You know, you go on with the blood on your shirt. You just got to do it. You know,
it's like Missy Elliott, 1 minute city, 1 minute city. 1 minute something happens, and the next minute it's different.
It is what it is, man. You just got to roll with the punches in life. You just got to keep pushing, keep moving.
So, are you a Latin DJ? Or
I'm an open format DJ. Okay. I'm just like I came up on reggae, bro. I came up on dancehall. That was the first records that I played was dancehall music.
Wow.
And so I'm not but I do love Spanish music.
Yeah.
I do love Latin music, and it speaks to my upbringing, and it's just like my family vibes.
But like you said, you're still in the clubs.
I'm still in the clubs.
So what kind of clubs? Are you in Latin clubs?
I still play Latin clubs. I still play, but mostly I'm in the city in Manhattan where everything is mixed.
Okay,
so
yeah.
Open format.
Open format. So I'm still.
If you don't understand what open format is, give it a little brief.
Open format is like you're playing Drake into Bad Bunny, into an old school Diana Ross, into Selena, into like Mala Conducta. Like you just go with
everything. Every
you
genre.
Try to blend everything to where you're like forcing it kind of at a point. You know, like whoa, I've never heard somebody do that before. Like what I do, like like a Selena record with a reggaeton record that.
But are you saying you mixed a Selena, or you
the
keep
live
her vocals?
No, well, I would lower the bass from her record and then do a blend.
That's dope. Okay, so DJing for like 20 plus years. So you're a DJ.
Yeah,
it's
this
not
is
your
my
side
life.
job.
This is not my side job. I quit my job like 8 years ago.
Okay, so about 8 years you've been a full-time DJ.
8 years
What were you
ago.
doing 8 years ago?
8 years ago, I was a bookkeeper.
What?
The worst fucking bookkeeper you'd ever meet.
Oh
bro.
my god!
I was the worst.
Yo, I don't know you,
bro.
Right? But I believe you. You don't look like a. I wouldn't trust you keeping my books, man.
Yo, don't. I'm not gonna do a good job. But
so
I stayed,
out of all the things you could have done in New York, why?
Well,
did you go to school for that? Like,
honestly, the I Have a Dream Foundation gave me this job. It's a community organization that I've been in since I was a kid. And they got me the job when I was 13 years old. So from 13, I stayed at the same company since I was 13 all the way till I was like in my 20s. So I was a bookkeeper all those years. And, they
got you a job.
They got me a job and I was comfortable. I was going to school. I was DJing full time and they knew who I was. Bro, so they were letting me rock.
But that's what I'm talking about, the New York state of mind. Like, you may have hated your job, but you're like, yo, I got a job.
They gave me keys to the office. And that was the best part.
Yo, you can't just drop a bomb like the I Have a Dream Foundation and just move on. Like, who is the I Have a Dream Foundation?
Okay, so the I Have a Dream Foundation, that is a community organization that was started by Eugene Lang, a guy, a really, really cool guy in the 80s. He's very, very cool. He went into a classroom of second graders in Harlem and was so touched by them. He said, if you guys make it through high school, I'm going to pay for everybody's college in this room.
Wow. So he's a money guy.
So he's a money guy. He had money and he had a lot of projects and he just was moved by these kids. So he went on 60 Minutes about like maybe 2 years later or 4 years later. And then that 60 Minutes, program, launched him into the national, landscape. And
Wow.
now all these other investors and
Yeah.
business people and people that, they need to give their money away to people because
Of course.
it's one of those things, like you have to offset your costs and stuff and still be a good person.
Yeah,
So they're
yeah.
like, why not?
And what is your involvement
Yeah.
with the whole?
Well, I used to work there. I was the digital media manager.
No, but before that, like, were you a recipient?
I was a recipient. I was from the.
You-
I
were
was
you a
born
grade-
in
were
the
you a
Chelsea
second gr-
projects in Manhattan. So I was born there, and they picked my neighborhood.
Okay. Chelsea Projects is a
Chelsea
neighborhood.
Projects is a neighborhood in Chelsea, downtown Manhattan, and it's an underprivileged,
Yeah,
community, and they gave us the opportunity to, they found us in the second grade. We signed up, and they gave us after school activities. They gave us homework help,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
They helped us with learning how to write checks and go on
All the things
interviews.
that school
all the
don't,
things
don't
that
teach you.
all the things that school doesn't teach you, and that's what helped me in my life the most. To be
Crazy.
honest,
We need more programs like that.
We do.
And we need funding for the existing programs to keep it alive because you're a pro. So you've been a part of the I Have a Dream Foundation since you were in the second grade.
yep. And I'm still.
You're a product of,
I am a product of the I Have a Dream Foundation,
and you've gone through it, and you're still connected to them.
and I'm still connected to them. There's,
in what regard? Like how?
I mean, I just emailed Rock Nation to try to get something going so that we could get an event going. So who knows?
Wow.
There's a lot of big people that are involved, like Bed Bath and Beyond. There's a
Big brands. Yeah.
GFP Properties, and shout to Jeff Gorell. He's like my mentor. He's pretty much a master of industry.
Is
a
that
titan of
picture
industry.
anything related to?
That's actually Friendsgiving. That was my first Friendsgiving that I ever threw, and I did it for the I Have a Dream Foundation.
Oh,
What's
okay.
Friendsgiving?
Friendsgiving is, it's just like it's
Friendsgiving?
It's Thanksgiving with, a bunch
Friends.
of your friends and family
Nice.
and people like that, and just strangers, and we
Is
just
that
invited
something that
everybody.
the I Have a Dream Foundation does, or is that an
They
event you
did it.
created?
That's an event I created.
In relation
In
to?
relation with, with when I was there working at the I Have a Dream Foundation as the digital media manager. So I just created an event, and we threw it, and it was successful. People came. They gave us free food. I had some friends that own restaurants and markets and cake shops and stuff. We got a free cake. And
So you actually worked at the I Have a Dream
I worked at
Foundation.
the I Have a Dream Foundation as the digital media manager
Crazy.
for about a year. And then my schedule just did not permit me to.
Yeah.
But I'm still involved
You're
in the I Have a Dream
involved,
Foundation.
and more important than being involved physically, your heart's probably like.
Oh, my heart
in,
definitely
like,
is in
how,
there.
You're probably always thinking about how can I help this organization, or
Right,
if
like
you
just
have a
like now, like I want everybody to know about this organization, just
Right.
in case a billionaire or a
Yeah,
millionaire is listening to
absolutely.
us right now, and they're like, "Wow, I need a place to park my money." I'm
You
just
never
being
know.
real. Like
Let's
they
be real,
need
man.
this. They need this outlet
They
to
need
park
space.
their money. They need space to park their money. So
I got the garage.
Hey,
I got the garage.
guys, we need it. These kids are getting great education.
Yeah.
They're getting.
I mean,
great
if anybody's
services.
if anybody's listening, we want some sponsors for Mate Mondays. So if you're
Of
listening and
course.
you want to sponsor Mate
Of
Mondays,
course.
we could definitely sit down. and
No,
Miguel,
but that's dope, man. That's
let's
really dope.
let's take a tour with these pictures since we
Let's
started
do
at
it.
the bottom.
Let's
yeah.
do it.
I guess
This must be one of the stadium ones.
That was
yeah.
the stadium.
Well,
that's
we'll go.
Barclays
Let's go
Okay,
around
okay.
the circle.
Okay.
Start this way. So start to your. I
So
guess.
this is John Starks and John Wallace from the New York Knicks.
Yeah.
They we just had an event at it was downtown Lower East Side with Chase Bank and a pizza shop, and it was a really cool activation. It was promotion for Run DMC's new they have like a clothing line with the New York Knicks. It's like a capsule. So that was like the launch of that, and Lake Kelly 47 was hired to work the event and to perform. I'm Lake Kelly 47's DJ, myself and my boy DJ Heaviness that put me on. So I'm the number 2 DJ for her. So we did the stage show. I'm her hype man, and we did a great job. Like we bang up job. It was one of my best shows that I've done, to be honest. And this is new for me, like being somebody's hype man. Even though I was the DJ for KO El Más Completo, I was not his hype man. I was the DJ.
You're just a DJ.
So now I'm the DJ / hype man.
Yeah.
And it's like a whole new realm for me. It's a whole new path.
You're essentially like a performer. You're
I
a
am
second
a performer.
performer.
Yeah, I'm a second performer.
Yeah. That's dope.
And it comes with some of the new challenges. Now I have to learn how to save my voice and use my voice differently than how I always have. Like I I realized I used to scream on a mic. I would scream on a mic and, use a higher pitch octave when I talk, on a mic. And it's been hurting, bro. Like, I've been losing my voice. I've been hurting. And so it's definitely something new that I'm dealing with.
You spoke about something while you were explaining the picture that, you did a performance with
Lake Kelly 47.
Lake Kelly 47. But then you mentioned KO El Más Completo, which not for anything, but leads us into this picture right here.
Oh,
so,
God.
Miguel, I will
Look at that baby
let
face.
I will let you ask about this picture because I'm in it, yeah.
Who brought this guy?
Who brought this guy?
I brought myself.
Move it.
Move the mic.
The mic. Yo, okay, hold on. Talk to me about. First of all, that's you.
That is me.
Well, who's that guy?
Why did I put my name on a hat though? Why did I
Because it was.
Who told me to do that?
Hold on. How long ago was that?
That was like what, 9 years ago, 10 years ago almost?
Okay, so listen, man.
But why did I do that?
Because, man.
Yeah.
Because this was before you were internet. People didn't know. You had to let them know.
You're right about
Now they know.
Branding.
Now I remember.
Branding, man.
They didn't know who I was.
Bro, I remember.
I think if I remember correctly, you actually made that hat right before coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to Toronto.
It was a New York hat, classic New York hat,
course.
of course.
Is this in Toronto?
That was Toronto, Canada, Luxy nightclub.
Luxy
First,
nightclub.
First time. No, actually, that was actually the second time I was here.
That was the second time.
That was the second time I was here. That is one of the first times that I was hanging out with Nico.
So is that
hard.
What's your? Is this your? Is Nico your connection to Toronto?
Nico is my brother.
Ooh.
Nico's my brother, bro.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Wow, I could see that with the relationship.
Nico's my brother, man. Like,
Okay.
even though he's like more Argentinian Jew, he's still. I'm loving the new vibes though, bro. I'm loving the what's the rabbi vibes. I'm loving the rabbi vibes, by the way. Get your money up, bro. I feel it. I'm fucking with you.
Yo, so this was at Luxy.
Luxy.
You were here performing.
We hired KO El Más Completo. Actually, quick
So
story.
did you know him?
No, so we brought him one time, and then we were actually going to do Mr. Psych. Remember the guy that sings Choke It? Choke It?
course.
But he needed a visa. We did not know how long the visa was going to take, so we didn't risk it, and we hired them again to come back because they just released a new song,
Yeah.
and that was banging. So we called them again. I think it was like maybe 3 months later.
Yeah.
They were, because we didn't want to fall back on a performance. So instead of doing Mr. Psych, we
Yeah.
threw in KO El Más Completo back. He came out, and then that's when everything initially, like, okay, I already met you the first time, and now it's like, let's work together. And then ever since then, I'd say, what, 12 years of friendship?
Yeah.
12 years.
I just noticed the shirt, New Star Entertainment.
Let's talk. Let's do some talking, bro. Let's do some
New
talking.
Star?
2-8.
New
Yeah, New Star. New Star was a lot for me, actually.
Yo, New Star. That was there was a whole bunch of you in New Star,
Yeah,
right? I remember
100%.
that.
I think there's something new coming.
Something new.
I think there's something new coming, and I know me and Nico speak all the time, but I come up here and I get inspired by Nico. I really do. Nico inspires me because he comes, the people follow him.
Mm-hmm.
People follow him, and not just like club to club. They listen to him. They watch him.
Yeah.
And, I keep hearing from everybody that everything's so segregated out here, bro. Like,
yeah. It's true.
this clique doesn't mess with this clique, and these people don't mess with these people. And, bro, we have to really uplift and put everything together
It's so true.
On the same page.
and get on the same page, because we are not the enemy. The establishment is the enemy.
Wow.
They want us to be angry at each other. They want us to be separated. They don't want us to be united.
Correct.
They want us to be, piecing together. Like, I got a little thing over here. I got a little nightclub over here and this over here, a little bar over here. Nah, bro, let's put it all together.
It's so true.
Let's put it all together. Let's make
A
something
guy from New York is
amazing.
telling us what we need to do in our city, right?
That's
The
it.
conversations I have with them are just unreal.
I think it's that new. I said at the beginning, man. That New York. That's why I make sure. I chill with Marv.
Yeah.
From New York.
Yeah,
Right.
Marvelous Fame. Shout out to Marvelous Fame.
Shout out Marvelous Fame.
The cutest Cuban in the world.
The cutest Cuban. Bop, bop, bop. And he's my dose of New York.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the way you guys talk a lot, and like
Yeah.
him and I were always talking, and It's weird, man. I'm like, I don't understand here, and especially in the community. Like, it's such a small community. Like,
like we're not New York City. Like, we're so tiny.
We could, if we just it's
consolidated, bro.
Yeah, man. It's just, but it's ego, right?
I get it, but use that to your advantage, bro. Use your you know, what do they call it? Use your vices as a positive, you know?
Yeah.
Some way, somehow, we got to figure out how to put the city together, because I keep talking to DJs, I keep talking to everybody, and I hear the same thing all the time.
It's a repetitive thing.
Nobody fucks with each other.
It's true.
And we're gonna change that shit.
Yeah,
fuck that shit.
Yeah, I like that, man.
Let's take a travel through the pictures. Which one of the top three is the first one taken?
That one, the one in the center.
Okay, let's talk about that one.
First of all, who took that shot?
Yeah,
That's a great shot, man.
My cousin Anthony Limongi. Actually,
shout
no,
out
I'm sorry.
Anthony Limongi or who?
Wait. Let me think about
Shout
it.
him out anyways.
Anthony Limongi was there, but that was Dennis from Hype Kills.
Yo, shout out Dennis Hype Kills, man.
He killed that shot right there.
He
That was
captured the moment.
My first, or one of my first times at Barclays Center. And you could tell in my face, bro. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just
you
like,
look
whoa,
great.
fake it till you make it. Yo,
Yeah.
that is fake it till you make it right there, bro. Because I didn't know what the fuck I was
So
doing.
Barclays Center, what event was it? Who was boxing?
Barclays Center. I really don't remember the event. It might have been Keith Thurman.
Okay.
But I'm not really sure. I did.
But that was your first
big one. Yeah, that was like.
Okay. Then we
Definitely.
move on to
That was my second time at Madison Square Garden's Hulu Theater.
Madison Square
Garden Hulu Theater. That is actually A Boogie's DJ Omanaya, good friend of mine. And that day, it was big for me because I wore a shirt that says Arcadia Mondays on it. I made it myself, and I started this thing called Arcadia Mondays in New York, and we basically are bringing the arcade vibe back to New York, which left.
We'll come back to that.
Okay.
Let's talk about the picture. So this is
Hulu Theater. It's like a small theater inside
within
of Madison
MSG,
Square, within Madison Square Garden. And Devin Haney was fighting that day. He's actually the new Mayweather.
Wow.
Devin Haney is being groomed to be the next guy in boxing.
Huh.
So keep an eye out for Devin Haney from Las Vegas.
That's dope.
This is an inspiring shot right here.
That's a great
Yes,
shot,
sir.
man.
That was taken by Andres Limongi, my other cousin.
Shout out Andres Limongi.
Shout out to the family.
Andres. Yeah, I keep my family real close.
Good.
Where?
And that was at Barclays Center as well. And it was probably one of my best moments. That was Deontay Wilder. That was the Deontay Wilder fight. I interviewed Rosie Perez that day. I interviewed Ebro from Hot 97 that day. Eric B from Eric B and Rakim.
What has been your best moment as being a stadium DJ for the like boxing?
Madison Square Garden main room. Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz won the first one it was 6 months ago. And honestly, it was cool. Like DJing the whole thing was cool, but my son, he was able to be there.
Oh man,
So,
that's dope.
Yeah,
I was holding him.
Hold on. First of all, you get a call
Yeah.
and they tell you, all right, so these are the projects coming up, blah, 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 blah. We're doing Madison Square Garden this date. What runs through your mind?
Yeah.
First thing I think about is what more I have to do, because I can't do the same thing I did at Barclays Center. I have to do something different. I have to do something bigger. So, that's when we got the CO2 gun. That's when we started the CO2 gun. And, I'll
Interesting.
show you guys later. How I finagled that.
So no excitement of rush, no nothing. You're just thinking about
What
work.
do I?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about work.
You don't care
like
how big the stage
the
is.
emotions, they hit me after the gig. They
Right,
hit me
okay.
when I see the
Right.
pictures
Oh,
and they
okay,
see the
okay.
video.
Right.
I don't really get wrapped up in the nerves and everything. I don't really get nervous anymore. I don't know what it is. Like I
think a big part of it's experience too,
Yeah.
right? You're very experienced, so it's what you do. You
Yeah.
just it's what I do. Bigger gig, just
Take us through Madison Square Garden day. What's your day look like?
Well, I get in at about 1:00 and I grab all my equipment. I have flight cases and lights. Like those are my lights. Those are I have my production team.
So nobody provides this for you.
Nobody provides it for me. I have
You
to
do
bring
it.
my
You
own.
do it yourself.
I bring my own. Yeah.
Wow.
So we go in there and we mobbed out, bro. It's like 5 of us.
And you said production team.
It's a production team. My
Wow.
brother, Media Tycoon NYC is my producer, And he's the guy that goes and grabs all the celebrities, brings them to my DJ booth so that I can interview them.
That's crazy, man.
Then I got Andres Limongi, who's the camera A. He's a photographer.
Camera A.
He's camera A. And then Andres Limongi, camera B. He takes all the the B-roll shots from the stadium, and we form like Voltron, bro.
And hold on a second. Let me ask you something. This is not part of your. You don't have to do all that.
No, this is
you.
This is not a contractual thing between me and Matchroom Boxing. This is me going that extra mile so that I make sure that I get the footage that I need to get the bigger event later on.
That's what I mean.
It doesn't make sense for me to like take a selfie picture of myself and like do the typical DJ shit where you just like looking behind you and shit like that.
You make movies.
So,
yeah,
so
we gotta make movies.
So are you absorbing those costs? Like, because I'm sure you're taking care of your team.
Yeah, I take care of my team, but there's always things that need done. So realistically, they do it for free, bro. This is my family.
Amazing.
But I provide as much as I humanly can for people.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that means like when a wedding person needs a photographer, videographer, they're on the list.
Gotcha.
They're the preferred vendor.
Amazing.
I guess it goes. I would call it gig for gig.
Right.
Yeah.
But we don't even think about it, bro. It's just we're
just
living.
We
just wake up and breathe, and we're like, go. I need you to.
I need you today.
Be here.
That's amazing, man.
So
I love that, man.
We move in unison.
Oh, yeah.
Like this past like 2 days ago, I had to rent a piece of equipment, the wireless mic from SIR Studios, and I had to give it to the client, but he left half of the equipment inside the venue.
Oh shoot!
I'm in Toronto, and if this piece of equipment wasn't back at SIR Studios, I would have been charged like $2,000. So my cousin Andres Limongi goes over there, looks for the thing, grabs it, brings it back, and I'm here in Toronto sweating. You know what I mean? Like this shit could have went left.
You do what you got.
Well, we form like Voltron, bro.
I love it, man. Let's keep it moving.
Yeah.
A while back, you mentioned to download some app.
It is called DAZN.
Talk to us about it. You guys had a little moment there.
Yeah, it's not. Okay. It's not what he said. It's DAZN.
DAZN, fine.
So it is.
What is that about?
It is an app that is a combat sports app. It is the first of its kind. You think about Netflix and what they did with the streaming community and what they did with streaming in general. This company is doing the same. It's kind of the same model, but with fights. So they have Bellator, they have Matchroom Boxing, they have who else? Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy. So they have Canelo, Triple G, they have Anthony Joshua.
Yeah.
So these heavyweights, these big, huge fighters are contractually signed to only fight on this app.
Wow.
So you have to pay $100 for the year so that you have this app so you can watch their fights. When you watch a fight, when you buy a pay-per-view fight, you're spending $115 on one fight.
Yeah.
And, it's just one event. This is $100 for the year. I think it's a little over $100. And you get so much content. It's not even just fights, bro. Like, they have soccer. They have
it's not just boxing.
Yeah, they have. I don't know exactly what league they have. I got to look into it, but they do have rights to some Major League Soccer.
That's
teams.
dope, man. So are you involved with them in any way?
Well, I right now I'm just working with DAZN with Matchroom Boxing as the in-house DJ.
Right.
Oh,
but
so DAZN and Matchroom Boxing.
The Matchroom Boxing has the broadcast contract with DAZN.
Oh, I got you. I see what you're saying.
So they're married.
Right. So you're part.
I'm part of the marriage.
You're part of the marriage.
I'm the stepson. You know what I mean? That comes in and is like, put me on TV, bro. Put me on TV, bro.
So is there any? Is there any like publicity like at your DJ table that says DAZN?
Yeah, they usually put like a step and repeat behind me so that when I take pictures, I take content. It's all branded and stuff like that.
And why is there drama between you two and how you pronounce it?
Because I'm Canadian.
It's
how it's
Canadian
spelled?
thing.
No,
it's how it's spelled.
How do you spell it?
It's DAZN. When you look at it, it says people don't know how to say it.
Correct.
But it means the zone. Like, this is the zone
This
for
is the
watching.
zone, yeah.
Listen, we're in Canada, so we gotta be proper here.
I
We're
get
very
it. I get it.
We're
But
proper.
you know, we're campaigning. We're on the campaign trails in these streets. You know,
No,
so
in these
please
streets.
grab
So-
it at
so-
the app store.
You know what I'm saying, fam?
ZN. That's right.
You know what I'm saying, fam?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Kid, do you know any Toronto slang? You
Yeah.
must know something, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give
Eh?
us something. Give us something.
Fam.
What do you heard this weekend? This year?
Nothing that really comes to mind.
Do you guys not say fam?
We do. That came from us, bro.
What?
Swear to God.
Come on, man.
That's 1,000% that came from us.
Yo, listen.
You wish.
No. First of all, you're saying this now. Like, you guys are saying
Cut
this
the
now.
cameras. Let's get physical here.
This was the 90s, bro. You're talking about the 90s that this came out.
So we're behind. Is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
like, I'm not, dissing. I'm just telling you a fact. Like, just because, it's a fact, don't get mad at a fact.
Hashtag?
Don't get mad at a fact.
Hashtag fact? All right.
Big facts.
Okay, fine. All right. Can you say you done know?
You don't know. You don't know.
He's black.
Bop, 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 bop.
He's black.
You done know.
Stop banging on the furnace.
Sorry.
Stop banging on
Okay.
the furnace.
Let's talk about your sweater.
Okay.
How come we haven't said anything about your sweater? Look
Please,
what this
let's
guy's
talk about
wearing.
it.
It says Mary Mario.
Mary Mario. It is, it's the season. It's the holiday season. I'm the fucking holiday guy, bro.
You
fucking
are the
love-
holiday guy.
I love the holidays.
Yo, let me tell a quick story. I'm in Vegas
Okay.
recently at the Latin Grammys
Okay.
with our friend, the cutest Cuban. I think that's his new tag, the cutest,
cutest Cuban.
Marvelous fame, the cutest Cuban.
Got
Cuban.
it.
So I'm with Marv,
Yeah.
and who else am I with? You must know Eugene.
Yeah. I know
Okay,
Eugene.
so I'm with Marv and Eugene. We're in an Uber, and the Uber is playing Christmas carols.
Yeah.
And I'm you. I am Christmas.
I'm like, Santa!
I'm everything Christmas.
I know
love
him.
I love it. I love Christmas carols. I love everything Christmas.
My tree is 12 feet.
Are you kidding me?
No lie.
So how tall are your ceilings?
My ceilings are 15 feet.
Yeah, he lives in a loft.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's what is it? It's an old.
It's an olden warehouse
Yeah,
kind of
style.
spot that was.
Do you live with family?
No, it's my apartment. It's my spot.
And you have a tree?
I have a tree.
You are Christmas then.
I am.
It's not.
I am Christmas.
Do you have a kid? Do you
I
have
do.
kids?
I do.
Okay.
I have a family at home. Yeah.
Okay. So, anyways, Eugene is the Grinch, bro.
Really?
I'm in the Uber. The Uber's playing. First of all, the Latin Grammys are like back, like
Yeah.
mid-November, and the guy was playing Christmas carols. So
Okay.
as soon as I got on the Uber, I looked at him. I'm like, Christmas carols, and I started singing, and Eugene was just like grumpy. I'm like, what's wrong with you, bro? He's like,
I
yo,
mean,
He's the Grinch.
yeah. Anyway, so he's the Grinch. Let's not talk about that.
So yeah, this is a Mary Mario shirt. It's just a Christmas shirt that I really wanted to come to Toronto and show that I am about Christmas and I'm about video games.
That's
How
why
could I do this with one shirt?
You're a big kid, bro.
I'm a big kid. I don't give a fuck.
Which relates to that picture, right?
So yes, Arcadia Mondays. Let's talk.
Let's
like,
talk
all
about
right,
that.
It started on my 9th birthday. That's when Arcadia started.
Okay.
Arcadia started on my 9th birthday. My parents bought me the Sega Genesis for Christmas.
Sonic the
My
Hedgehog?
birthdays, yes.
Classic.
But I had Mortal Kombat, like the Genesis that, Battle Axe and Shinobi and all that stuff.
Of course.
So I got it in Christmas. My birthday's in February. We threw a birthday party in my crib, which we never did. So this was like a big deal. I had a birthday party in my crib.
Mega deal for you.
And I had all my friends over. Like we ate, we were chilling, and we all just went back to my room. So my brother, who's like 5 years older than me, and my cousin, who's his age, they're standing at the door, and they're like, if you want to play the Genesis with the birthday boy, you have to pay 50 cents.
Wow.
So
New York
all
hustle,
these,
man.
they were hustling.
How old were they?
They were probably about 12, 13, like 14 around there.
I love it.
So I'm like, I don't even know what's going on. Like I'm just sitting there, and it's my birthday, so I never have to give up the controller.
So you're in the room.
I'm in the room.
They're like bouncers. They're coming
Yeah,
outside.
they're like bouncers. Like, all right,
Okay,
you
yeah.
could go in. All right, cool. You could go in. You could go in. Oh nope, you're done. You lost. You got 50 more cents. No, you gotta go. You gotta go. So now the kids were going back to their parents. I was like, Mommy, give me 50 cents. Mommy, give me $1. And the parents are like, Yo, we're at a party in somebody's house. Like, we're not at a store. Like,
Yeah,
why
what
am I
do
giving you
need?
money?
Yeah.
Then they're like, well, they're charging in the back to play video games.
I love it.
So I got in trouble, bro.
But you
Like,
didn't do anything.
I know, but I was.
It's his
You know,
birthday.
it's my birthday. It's like I'm the promoter.
I'm the promoter.
So we had to give back all this money, and I got in trouble. But that's where Arcadia started.
I love
my
it.
ninth birthday.
Your ninth birthday.
So now
Fast
in
forward,
New York,
fast
fast forward, a few years, and I'm gonna be 100,000.
Yeah. Please.
I stopped gaming for a long time.
Okay.
I just was busy with the DJ thing, and,
Yeah.
and my brother, he brought this to my attention. He says, yo, our cousin, who I have never met, he met him when he was like 11, 10 in Ecuador. Our cousin works at Konami,
Oh, okay.
the video game company.
Video game. Yeah.
So I'm like, cool, like whatever. We met him. He came and he works at Pro Evolution Soccer 2020. His game is Pro Evolution Soccer.
Mm-hmm.
He's the digital media manager for Pro Evolution Soccer.
Which is the equivalent of a FIFA 20
Right.
or FIFA.
It's pretty much FIFA's rival.
Yeah.
So he takes us to a soccer game in New York, Ecuador, Honduras. Bro, so much fun. We get lit. We're chilling. And we're driving back to West New York. And we're listening to La Mega. And I don't know, we're drunk. And I just text DJ Casanova. I said, yo, shout me out real quick. Shout out my cousin Robbie, whatever. A second later, we're pumping the music, and he's like, yo, shout to DJ Dubbz, shout to Robbie, Konami, blah, 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 blah. He gave us a crazy drop. My cousin's in the back seat like, what the fuck is going on? Like, who the fuck is, how do they know me? So we had that conversation, and he's drunk. He's like, yo, you should get into gaming. Get into it. Just do it, because you're a mover and shaker. You're somebody that's an influencer. What you do, people are going to, go to it and follow and, just listen. So that's where it really started. And he just gave me the idea. I ran with it. I just was like, it's a good idea. I started looking into gaming and what it really is making. And it crossed $1 billion, I think, last year, 2 years ago.
It's insane.
So,
and I think some of the trips that you've had here, like, you've only gamed here. Like,
Yeah.
you're like, this is what you guys do for fun. We're like, yeah, where you don't play PlayStation?
yeah. And I have a PlayStation, and I sometimes play, but it wasn't really like a lifestyle for me.
Yeah.
And I came here and I'm like, yo, you guys all game. You
Yeah,
guys are fucking nerds, bro.
Well, I mean, we did tournaments at my house,
Yeah,
like for fun, and just
for
got
fun.
everybody
So
over.
The first actual gaming event that I threw as a thing was here in Toronto at GTA Soccer Club with
Yeah?
it was a FIFA tournament.
How long ago was that?
That was
Last year.
yeah.
How come I don't know you?
Well, we got connected today, so we
Yeah.
good from now on. But
So did you you gave us the background, but so tell us, what is
Arcadia
Arcadia.
Mondays or Arcadia, the event series is where we're bridging gaming and nightlife together.
Ooh.
So you could go eat, drink, hang out with your friends, and listen to good music. And just chill, bro. Like, you're just chilling, and it's still a nightclub vibe where, like, the music is nightclubish, but we're throwing them at venues that are not necessarily nightclubs where you have to pay to get in and
it's a
be
vibe.
a dress code.
It's a vibe,
bro. We tell girls, yo, don't wear fucking makeup today,
Right,
bro.
just
come
come.
in your sweats
And just
come in
have a
jeans
vibe.
and
I
just
love
chill,
that.
bro. Like, we get to sit and talk to people. We get to sit and eat, break bread, and this event has bridged gaps with people. We've now, like, invited, Jack Daniels and people from here and people from Barclays Center and people from I was hanging out with Demetrius Andrade at one of my last events, and he's like the WBA or WBC champion, middleweight champion. And he's just hanging out, catching a vibe.
That's crazy.
And you know what? I bet, like what you said about bridging gaps, I
Yeah.
believe that in those settings, I think the most things come out of it, like business ideas and partnerships, because everyone's guard is down, and you're just you're breaking bread. There's something about having a meal together and having fun.
Something about a meal, yeah.
Something
And
about a meal.
we're the music isn't too loud,
Right.
so you could speak.
Yeah.
So we just run a playlist. We're not DJing, you know what I mean?
Right.
And a lot of times I realize my friends, they come to my events and I'm working. I'm DJing and they're like, I don't even get to
I
hang
don't
out
even
with you,
hang
bro.
out.
Like,
And
we
you
don't
probably
even get to
invited them
chill.
too, right?
And I invite them.
Come on, then we get to chill.
And like,
I
we
know.
could chill in the DJ booth, but they're literally just watching me DJ. So
Right.
it's like, all
Right.
right, yeah, they're hanging out. But this time, I'm able to hang out with my friends.
Yeah.
And I don't really get to do that much.
Yeah.
So now I get to just chill with my friends on a regular basis, and it's a vibe.
So is it a money maker? Like, do you
It's-
charge a cover charge?
We don't charge a cover. There is we do have a bar deal. We do have a food deal
Right,
you know,
right,
with
right.
the venue. And it does make money. I'm not rich yet, but
yeah.
the main goal is to bridge the community
And bring
together.
people together. Yeah.
Because once you just start the conversation, you know, it just gets going. It gets
Well, I
spicy.
think-
You know what I mean?
I think when we spoke about it before you even started.
Yeah.
I think one of the ideas that he was talking about, Miguel, was our generation, like my 90s era, we're about gaming. Like we grew up on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
We grew up on the N64. We grew up on the Xbox. And it's something that you don't let go. Like as old as I can be, I'm still going to pick up that PlayStation controller and beat my kid or kids or nephew now that my nephew kicks my ass because he's too sick at it.
Yeah.
But it's like it's just a fun hobby. So I guess
true, man.
when we were
It really
speaking about,
is.
he's like we're old and stuff, but we'll never let go of the controller. So it's
Right.
like, and then he just turned it into that.
And you know what? It's good too because stuff like that keep you young.
It
You know what I
does.
mean? It keeps you young. It humbles you. It brings you down. It's just like you said. It's a great bridge.
Yeah.
You know, you got corporate guys coming out playing video games, like
And
you
but
know?
there's a plan. There's a big plan. It's not just necessarily sitting down and gaming. You know, we've done now 2 events. The Pro Evolution Soccer 2020 release, we did that at Arcadia Monday.
Sick.
Contra, Rogue Corps, another Konami title. Contra that
Like-
just came
like
out.
up, down,
yeah,
down, left, right.
all that. We did their release party in New York as well.
So Contra still do?
Contra has a new game
came out
Rogue
with
Corps,
the new game. Yeah.
So it's gonna, if you come by later, we got Contra.
Come on,
For,
man.
for the Switch, and we got it for PS4. So come for the
So
vibes.
so at these venues when you do your events, who provides all? You provide it?
Yeah, we provide it. Yeah.
You bring all the systems in.
Yep.
You set up the
We,
TVs.
the TVs, the controllers, make sure the games are good, the controllers are charged up.
So sick, man. What a great concept.
Yeah,
and
man.
you came up with this
Me and my partner Andre, yeah.
in the back of the.
Yeah.
In the Yo, man, mover and shaker, man.
Working it out.
New York.
Working it the fuck out, bro.
Um,
And there's a big game coming out from Toronto actually.
What do you mean
It's
a big game?
It's a boxing game.
Oh,
It's called
really?
Hard Knock Lights. We got that release in spring. I haven't even told anybody yet.
Wow.
Ooh, is that going to be here?
It's gonna be here, in New York. So anywhere I do Arcadia, we're gonna do that release in whatever city
So
I'm
Arcadia is your thing.
in. Arcadia is my thing.
Sorry, real quick, you just mentioned something, and I want to quickly go back. You connected with Lee Baxter.
I did connect with Lee Baxter. He is the Toronto guy out here. Honestly, I had no idea. I just slid in his fucking DMs, bro. That's all it was.
Yo,
It wasn't
man.
just go shoot your shot.
Yo,
I'm just
tell-
DJs, just go shoot your motherfucking shot.
Yo.
Because you don't know if they're gonna say yes or no. But if you don't say shit, you're gonna get a no.
Yo, Dubbz, can you quickly tell us that story? Just like what you
Dave
did.
Diamante, he is the probably the second biggest ring announcer in the world. I was just watching Instagram, and he was up in Toronto doing a show with Lee Baxter. He's my guy, so I just followed Lee Baxter. I didn't even ask Dave Diamante to put in a word or nothing.
You don't know who Lee Baxter is.
I don't know who Lee Baxter is from a hole in the wall. I just hit him up direct, and I said, yo, look at what I got. Look at what I've been doing. I could do it for you. And then, bro, he just brought me up like a month later. Done.
New York state of mind. Just go get it, man.
Go get it.
Go get it.
Go get it.
You're going to miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
You're right about that.
Take a shot.
And you don't score until you score.
Ooh. You don't score until you score. Let's take that in.
Take that in.
Sorry,
man.
Alpha's
I
voice
get
is
that. I
really-
get from I get a lot of shit from movies. It's not my thing, like that's from American Pie. You don't score until you score.
Okay, so we covered Arcadia because Did we cover all pretty much everything? Because you told me so much things at the beginning that you do.
Yeah, I have a dream
Arcadia.
foundation. That was like the
Have a
beginning.
Dream.
The DJ thing, the nightclub thing, that was started in
Yeah.
Manhattan. Now I'm doing the boxing thing.
Yeah.
I did with KO El Más Completo. I'm
Yeah.
with Lake Kelly 47 as her hype man / DJ. I'm doing the Arcadia event series.
So what's next?
What's next?
What's next for DJ Dubbz? DJ Dubbz NYC.
I want to do some of the biggest events that the world's ever seen.
Amazing. Love it.
Just leave it there, man.
Yeah,
That's dope. I'm in.
you in?
I'm in, man.
But
Buck, you done know, fam.
bro,
Yo,
Toronto's a vibe, man. I love it here. I really love it.
Yo,
here.
Toronto loves you, man.
Thank you.
Definitely. So, shout out to DJ Dubbz. Thank you for passing by, my brother. Thank
You
you.
already know.
How'd you
Jew
come up with the
already
name?
DJ, I'm a smoker, bro. I'm a smoker. I'm a heavy smoker.
This is actually
so
a funny story.
when I was, I would, my cousins and my brother, fuck them, bro, because they would send me out to go buy all the weed because I was the young one. So if I got arrested, I'll be all right, you know. So I would go get the weed, and then I would be like, "Yo, let me get like 7 dubs," and then they'll be like, then the drug dealers started calling me Dubs,
Dubs.
and then it just stuck from there.
Yo, Dubs is coming. Dubs is coming.
Dubs is coming. Dubs is coming. And you know, sometimes you don't get to choose your name. You know,
Sometimes you don't. Yo,
that's how it be, bro. Like that's life. You don't get to pick your
you
name
don't get
sometimes.
to pick your name sometimes. Yo,
Outro. Let's do it.
DJ Dubbz.
DJ
man.
Dubbz, let everybody know where they can follow you at. Website, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all that good stuff. Let the people know, brother.
First of all, it's DJ Dubbz, DUBBZ. There's no S, there's no 1B. It's DUBBZ NYC on Instagram, DJ DUBBZ NYC.com. You catch me everywhere in the motherfucking world. Just follow me, bro. Google DJ Dubbz and you'll find it all. You'll find my Spotify shit. You'll find all my mixes. You'll find all of my fuckery in the world. Just Google me, guys.
Yo,
DJ
man,
Dubbz.
I was mesmerized by that whole outro. That was amazing. I was just staring at you, man. Yo, thanks for coming, man.
No
Thanks
doubt.
for
Studio
taking
chair
the
for
time.
Dubbz. Studio chair.
Dubbz. Bop, 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 bop,
Bop.
bop, bop, bop. All right, bro. We out.
Peace.
Monday Mondays.
Now you guys gotta go.